Howdy team, wanted to share with you the importance of 7 days of social media and how you can make it super simple to do. So the key thing with any social media marketing is getting your message out there. And there's 3 main ways that people are going to absorb content. They're going to watch it, they're going to listen to it, and they're going to read it. And not everybody does all 3. Which is why it's vital that you're able to utilize your time, leverage your time to the best of your ability so that you can put content out. So the beauty of doing a video is you can repurpose that into a podcast for the audio, or you can get it transcribed and put it into a written blog. So therefore you've got content going out. The beauty of a podcast is you can turn that podcast into a written blog, and you've got 2 pieces. If you only do the written blog, you're missing out on the visual and the auditory part of content marketing. Now, once you've done that high pillar, top of the funnel kind of content, if you imagine, that one piece of content, albeit 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes worth of content, depending on how you choose to deliver it and how much you choose to engage with your audience, can then be turned into 7 days of social. That can be taken from a video. You can repurpose mini bites, sound bites into 1-minute clips for your Instagram. You can put the best 10 minutes on LinkedIn. You can upload the video to YouTube. You can rip the audio and put it onto your podcast. You can get the transcription and turn it into social media posts, into images, into all these different pieces of content that as a business owner and an entrepreneur, your energy and effort is put into creating the content for the audience, making sure that you get the best results from your time, your energy and your effort. And the time that it takes you to make sales, think of strategy, drive the direction of your business is where you need to put the most amount of focus, time and energy. You can have people who are better than you, who are experts at video editing, who are superb at audio, who are wicked at writing. And they can factor that into all of your email marketing to send that out to your database. You know, they can write copy for landing pages. They can put it onto LinkedIn as an article. They can put it onto Medium as a blog. You know, there's so much you can do from just doing one core pillar piece of content every single week. And the beauty of doing that one piece of single piece of content is you not only the purpose of repurposing and putting it in multiple different places, not only the leverage of time, but you can do it super targeted based on your audience, on your niche, on your demographic, on your business, on your target client that you want to hit. There's a saying which one of my early mentors used, which is you get what you pitch for and you are always pitching. You know, I hear so many people turning around saying, oh, I want this type of client and I'm just not getting it. Well, how much of your content is talking to that type of client? And that's a real key thing when you want to get more results from your social media, from your marketing efforts and from the outcomes that you're going to get. You know, I absolutely love doing video. Absolutely love it. I struggled back in 2015. I was classifying myself as socially anxious. I didn't want to put myself out on a video. I didn't want to put myself out and do all of that. But I saw a guy called Jamie Alderton doing it in fitness. And I saw his journey over a 2, 3, 4 year period. And I thought, right, if he can do video, you know, I didn't do any marketing in my first 10 years of business. So observing his journey, I thought to myself in 2015, if he can do video, there's no one doing video in the mortgage market. I'm going to start doing video. And it took me time. You know, when I downsized my business and started all over again, January 2016, I started posting on social media. That was step number 1. Step number 2 was I started to do pre-recorded 1 to 3 to 5 minute videos in about the June time. So it took me 6 months to build the confidence to do that. Then it wasn't until October of 2016 that I did my first Facebook Live. And then I overcame my fear and anxiety by doing 30 lives in 30 days. Now I do classify myself, and my team used to joke, you know, my 13 on my team in 2015, before I downsized, used to joke that I was socially anxious. I hated going networking. I hated going out of the office. I was always in the office with a team. And I realized that if you continue to do what you've always done, you continue to get the same results. And I realized that social media was a necessary evil. Now, social media is getting more and more noisy. The algorithms are making it harder for you to gain reach and exposure, which is why you need to do more quality content, but you need to spend your time creating rather than curating and repurposing. And this is one of the reasons why I'm launching and putting into place the Proactive podcast. Because the podcast that I've been running since March of 2019, the Financial Pro podcast, you know, we've had over 100,000 downloads now. We've had over 100 reviews. We've got more than 100 episodes. And those first 100 were recorded off a phone and a lavalier mic for 20 quid off of Amazon. We've now, as a means of leverage for my social media manager, Jack, have actually recruited a podcast agency who can do all the editing, all the sound bites, all the repurposing, and all those elements for us. So all I do is I spend 20 to 30 minutes recording an episode. I then pass it to, or Jack then takes the audio or takes the video and gets the audio and gives it to James, the podcast king, who then his team repurpose absolutely everything. Thanks very much indeed for tuning in. I shall see you again on another one.